What's up, Falcon fans? Can the Atlanta Falcons finish strong at the end of the season in Week 18 versus the Carolina Panthers? If you guys like this type of content, hit that like button. If you guys hate this type of content, hit that dislike button. We'll hurt your boy's feelings, we'll maybe just a little bit. But if you want to do a huge favor for your boy by hitting that subscribe button, it will help the empire grow. So on that note, let's just dive into the video and let's start out with the Carolina Panthers situation. When it comes to the Carolina Panthers offense, they rank number 31 when it comes to passing yards with 3,141. Their quarterback in Bryce Young is averaging 1 touchdown per game and throwing roughly over 150 to 200 total passing yards per game as well. Fun fact for the Atlanta Falcons defense, in the past 3 games, he has been sacked more than 3 times, so that's great news for us. Compared to previous weeks, in Week 10 through Week 14, he only got sacked once per game. And when it comes to passing touchdowns in the air, they rank number 24 with just 19. And when it comes to the receiving core, they're solid. They're not elite. They're not bad either. Of course, there's a situation in the quarterback room where, Bryce Young and, of course, Andy Dalton had to take, musical chairs with the quarterback situation. So obviously, it's going to be a little fluster when it comes to their stats. But besides that, when it comes to the run game, they rank number 20 with 1,723 total rushing yards, and when it comes to rushing touchdowns, they rank number 17 with just 15. Chuba Hubbard is their best running back, but unfortunately for them, he was put on IR. He had 1,195 total rushing yards, 250 carries, 10 rushing touchdowns, and he really was their bell cow. So now let's talk about the defensive side of the ball. So when it comes to the Carolina Panthers defense, by giving up passing yards in the air, they rank up number 17 with 3,731 total passing yards in the air they allow. When it comes to giving up touchdowns in the air, they rank number 1 with 33 total touchdowns they just let go. When it comes to stopping the run, they rank dead last. That's 32 by giving up 2,830 total rushing yards to the opponents. And when it comes to rushing touchdowns allowed, they rank number 3 by giving up 21 rushing touchdowns. And when it comes to getting after the quarterback, they have 31 sacks, and that ranks them number 30. So the interesting thing about this 4-12 Carolina team after their bye week, since week 12 through week 17, they only won 1 game, but they almost beat the Chiefs, the Buccaneers, and the Eagles by 7 and under 2 minutes before the game ends. And of course, they got blown out by the Cowboys and the Buccaneers the second time, but they did beat the Cardinals in overtime 36-30. So all I am saying is they're a scrappy 4-12 team, so we can't underestimate them. So when it comes to the offense side of the ball for the Atlanta Falcons, our head coach and Raheem Morris got a lot of heat for the last week games, how he mishandled time management where we could had an opportunity to beat the Commanders. But besides that, when it comes to the running attack, we rank number 12 with 1,992 total rushing yards. When it comes to rushing touchdowns, we rank number 12 with 15 on the ground. And of course, Bijan Robinson is the beast of the backs. And of course, we have Tyler Algier, who's very close to getting over 700 rushing yards. Hopefully, he has a 100-yard rushing game, but, I digress. And when it comes to the total passing yards for the Atlanta Falcons, we still rank in the top 10 with rank number 8 with 3,971 total passing yards, thanks to Kirk Cousins. And when it comes to passing touchdowns in the air, we rank number 23 with just 19. Plus, our receiving core is very dominant. Drake London broke 1,000 receiving yards. Darnell Mooney is close. Ray McCloud is very close for 700. Kyle Pitts very close for 600. And the list goes on. So when it comes to the defensive side of the ball, we're kind of familiar with certain aspects with the Carolina Panthers. When it comes to giving up passing yards in the air, we rank number 16 with 3,734 total passing yards. When it comes to giving up touchdowns in the air, we still rank number 2 by giving 31. That's not good. And when it comes to stopping the run, we rank number 14 with 1,886 total rushing yards allowed. When it comes to rushing touchdowns given up, we rank number 31. That's second best by only giving up 8. And when it comes to getting at the quarterback, finally, we're not dead last or second to dead last. We have 31 sacks. That ranks us number 28. And I know some people will be saying, well, how come the Carolina Panthers have 31, but they're ranked number 30? Because I'm pretty sure that we've been consistently enough getting after the quarterback for the past couple of games. So I'm pretty sure that's why. Or I could be totally wrong. So, what do I know? But what I do know is Caden Ellis, the linebacker, Jesse Bates III, the safety, and D. Alford, the corner, are our 3 best defensive players. So the Carolina Panthers have to watch out for them because they can turn the tide of any game if they want to. So what is the final verdict? I have the Atlanta Falcons winning this game 33-14. Now, this is an important, critical game for the Atlanta Falcons. They have to win this, but also the New Orleans Saints have to play spoilers. Will they? Probably won't because they hate our guts. But just in case if they actually do beat the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, the Atlanta Falcons will hold this division and they will go to the playoffs. Is it a long shot? Absolutely. Can it happen? Sure it can. Please, New Orleans Saints, do your voodoo magic and help us for once. Okay, if you guys lasted this long to the very end of the video, thank you so much for taking your own personal time and day to watch these Falcon content videos. I like making videos. Here's more on the screen if you guys are interested in. So what do Falcons do? Rise up. Until the next episode, show love and peace to the world, and peace.